Hello everyone and welcome to our second live stream of the new year. Hopefully this one is not going to be as much as like a slideshow sort of as last one was. I've tried to fix up a few settings and I'm hoping that it actually works and, does it justice. But today guys is Friday the 13th and I kind of need a few more villagers in our world to sort of help me with a few more trades and getting a bit more emeralds sort of filled up. So I thought today we could spend it, zombifying a few villagers, curing a few villagers, and building up a bit of the house for them. So if we run out here, I can show you guys the spot that I have set up to, use as this sort of spacing. Now, I'd also just like to say, oh, not that one. Hello everyone that's tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Now, let's head on past our starter house and over towards the entrance of Rabbitton. Also just sort of realised that I might need to chuck on a bit of the Minecraft music for you guys so it's not so boring. Have a little bit of the nice melodies creeping in. Now, I might do that as we can see up here. We still have Spider Rabbit and his friend up there, nest up on our enchanting tree, sort of claiming stake to it. But yeah, let me just set up now and get those lovely songs going for us. Where is our audio? Here we go. Let's turn up our music. Oh, look at that. Instantly coming in through some cool groovy tracks. And let's also just turn up the ambient noise environment one just a tad. I don't need too much. I think that's the one that gives us all that sort of spooky, dreary noise with its dirgeon as we're in a cave or anything like that. So we don't want it too much. So yeah, let's say goodbye to Spider Rabbit, a new field which I've got to keep harvesting at throughout this stream, guys, because I need it to make the redstone bricks, not redstone, the red nether bricks, so we can put it in the roof work for our Grand Library of Uruk, because I think it's going to look really cool if we can get them to actually, come across. But first off, I want to build a house for our long-term resident villagers that we've had here, who's also going to be the parents of our new lot. So these guys need a house because their dirt box is a bit shameful for them. I've got to actually give them something a bit more of a better environment. And also, I wanted to set up down here to build for our new villagers. Now, I'm wanting at least some farmers, maybe get some golden carrots and that, and also be able to trade off all of the carrots, wheat, potato that we're getting in mass quantities at the moment because I'm not really using up too much of. But it'd also be a bit handy maybe to get a cleric over here that will trade our rotten flesh for just the one emerald. Nothing against Chris or anything, but I just think it might actually work out a little bit more in our favour if we do it that sort of setup. Now, I've got the spot here marked out. I think it's going to be best if we start breeding up the villagers, so that way when we're ready to work with them, we're not dealing with babies. Now, sun's up there, so it's not too bad. Let's make ourselves a boat, and then we can just trap them in there. Now, I can't lose this guy. Luckily, he has a hat, so he's not going to burn, but we need him to zombify our new villagers. So I'm going to need that. Need to make one shovel, because stupid bedrock doesn't let you just make a boat without a shovel for an ore. Thank you. Okay. Now what I gotta do, get this boat in there. Think a way to do this, mountain. No. Okay, yes, you guys can share, actually, you guys can share a spot. I'd rather that right now. A boat in there. Yeah! Alright, now let's not hit our villagers while we try and break these trapdoors. Perfect. Probably should trade with you guys now, because I'm not going to be able to trade this for a bit. Let's grab out 8 books, which we can trade there, get 8 emeralds. Should give us enough to trade back and continue on our cycle. At the moment, that's how I've been sort of generating my emeralds. It's very primitive, but it works. Nope, that's dirt. One more. Alright, go. Smash, 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 smash. Lovely. Now, also, guys, let me know if you can hear the fan too much in the background. I've tried to sort of adjust the settings so it stops that coming through my mic. But, yeah, let me know if there's any weird sort of sounds there. I'll try and work out maybe adjust the noise gate a little bit more. Alright. no tool really needs much healing. Hello, sir. Don't worry that I'm coming at you with an axe. I just want some more emeralds. And you too. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because while we're building up their new house, their lecterns aren't going to be around them, so they won't be able to restock. That's okay. We should have enough to be able to pick all this up. Yeah, you can keep the dirt. Just hope you didn't take any of my emeralds. Right. So for now, let's just chuck this storage chest just here and store up all our emeralds, our books, enchanted one, and now this is what I've been getting for stocking up around the village. This is our guys' workstations. I shouldn't need these, but oh wait, I'll need that because I've got to make another boat for our zombie friend. Shovel. Boats. Now, sir, thank you. Alright, let's tear apart this box and start getting him into a bit more of a... Ah! Okay, I got too close to you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. Break down this, we'll take out our villagers, and we'll get them to sort of start breeding up so we can hopefully have a few to work with. Get your shovel out, it's going to be so much quicker. Now, we are going to have to sleep when it gets dark and these villages aren't as protected, but I mean, it's not too bad. Should be able to manage with it. And I might be able to even put the copper lightning rod on the house as a bit of a design feature. We'll just sort of see how that looks. So I don't like the fact that I have thorns and it's hurting you. I need you to survive. You have more villagers to traumatize. Put down the oak. Perfect. Try and collect up as much as we can. I'm watching him. I certainly can. Sorry, I usually don't play with music, so it doesn't quite... There we go. I mean, let's just chuck it down to 50. It's only supposed to be like a background sort of thing. Let me know if that works a bit better for you, mate. And welcome to the stream. Leads. Right, chuck that there, that there, that there, that dirt there, shovel here. Alright. Now, if we go up to where the horse stable for Dot is, we've got some leads stored up there. I can grab... I might need 3. So I want at least another 2 baby villagers to be, you know, brewing in the background. No. Ah, here. I got 3. That works. Alright, so... You guys, I probably should grab the wool while I'm up here, because I need to make more beds for our villagers to want to breed. Just using the random words to have a chat. I like that, man. Contribute as in what way? Do you want me to give you some random words, or... In what way, mate? I'm keen to... Random 5 random words. Okay. Light bulb. Mangoes. Tropical fish. Toaster. Was that 5? I think that was 5. Counting's not my stronghold. But I hope those 5 random words serve just. How much wool do you reckon these sheep are going to give me? Oh, they always block the... I've got to work out a better way to get in. The sheep always trap me in here. Come on. I don't want to... Yay! Thank you. Okay. So while we're here, before we put in all our wool... That's 4. 1 more. Trombone. Trombone is my 5th word. Beds. I was making beds. How many did I say I want? Oh. 4 won't hurt. I mean, it might get overpopulated. No, trumpet's too on the nose, man. Everyone could think of a trumpet. I think trombone just has its own little, like, just look at the way that they play it. Like, you've got to have the full smooth arm action. It's beautiful. Clarinets are nice. I do like a solo clarinet. They do produce some really sick melodies. Okay, so I'm thinking, while we build the house, we might want to move our villagers down here, put them in a box and let them just breed up the babies. So here's my saddle lead. Come with me, guys. Change it to clarinet. Alright, I'll change it to clarinet. Clarinet, we're going to use clarinet. I think, yeah, we can be like the solo clarinetist. Oh. You want a one-man band? Oh, man. I'll tell you what. Those street performers that have like the whole drum kit set up on their back and like just sort of play everything, jiggle around and dance. It's incredible watching their coordination. Like, seriously. It's generating. Ooh, what are we going to get? What are we going to get? We move, oh, wrong way, move villages. Oh, crap, broke my lead. I'm curious to see what we get. Hello, Mr. B. Just fine. You guys can stay there. A torch. Should be enough room for villagers to wanna. Okay. A unique build idea. Incorporating a light bulb, mangoes, tropical fish, toaster, and a clarinet. Could be a magical mango jungle where players can explore a tropical jungle filled with mango trees and tropical fish. The main attraction of this build would be a giant light bulb shaped structure that serves as a hall where players can play music using clarinets. The concert hall could have performance place. Oh my god, hang on, okay, look. I'm sorry that we're just going to quickly get a little bit distracted. But on my YouTube series, I've almost finished the big build that I'm doing over there, and I'm thinking of ideas that I need to come up next. And if I go and grab Dot, come on, buddy, over here. Thank you. Don't die. I'll be right back. There is more. Alright, let's find out the more while I go over and show you this location. Because I like this idea. This sounds really cool. Ah! I drowned! Watch my feet. Oh, Dot, this is going to be a bit of a pain for you, isn't it? Ah. It's that one, isn't it? Dot, I'm putting you on a diet when we get home. Too thick for these leaves. Alright. Watch that hole. There's a bee over there. There's another hole here. That's also a hole. Dot, I love you, but mate, you are thick. You're coming up on like cow size thick. Alright, here we are. Can you jump up this? Oh, you can't. You can jump up that. What? Dot, I've seen you make that jump. Ah. I want to get up on the tree so I can read the rest of this thing. Okay, I didn't think this was going to work, but there we go. So you can see we've got a nice jungle that's big over there. Alright, let's hear the rest of it. The concert hall should also have a special section where players can make toast. That's standard. Using the toaster, which can be enjoyed with fresh mangoes. Players could also learn about the different types of mangoes and tropical fish in the spectacular. Oh, mate. Seriously? This is, I think, an idea in this area of my world. Oh, I've got to go and, I've got to note this idea down. This is awesome. Because, like, we got a jungle over here. We could do this. Do it like the concert hall up down here, looking down over the waterway. I was about to say I need to get my ender chest out to get a bed. No, I've got one on me. It's all good. I like it, man. The Cover Toaster 83. I much appreciate you just stopping in and doing that. That was perfect. I love the idea. Oh. Yeah, I've totally got to remember. That's what's going to happen over here. Just picture, we've got all the tropical fish in the pond down here. We're going to have the mango trees reaching over, and every now and then they drop in there, feeding some of the fish. Oh. I personally don't, because it's taken me almost a solid 6 months to finish the build over there. I'll head on over that space and show you. But I do like this idea. It has given me something to really work off. Floating vines, hello there. It's given me something to work off of. I like it. I should be able to get to Uruk from here. Hello, Panda. Over here. I can go around that way. I'm blind. Oh, yeah. And we can have it so we do the toast gradient. So the further down the halls you get, the more burnt the toast is. Oh, I've never heard of it, mate. You've really, you've taught me something new. This is cool. It's gonna, like, yeah. Oh, here we go. We're coming up from behind it. Check out, this is the grand library that we're working on. Hello, sir. Man, it was sketchy building all the way up here. No, it was just a full cliff drop down. Oh, that horse goes this way. Alright. Oh. I'm going to be dreaming of mangoes and different types of toasts. That's going to be cool. Oh. So what sort of do you build crazy ideas like this sort of stuff in any of your own Minecraft worlds there? Because I tell you what, you'd never be bored. There's a few ideas there to make you laugh. Alright, my villagers didn't die. My zombies looks pissed, but he's okay. And let me just quickly get Dot in there so I can read chat. Right, open up and I'll close the gates, close that one. Right, what did chat say? It can be very funny. Ooh. Yeah, that's right. Like, you could just like feed it in. These are the ingredients that I've got. What sort of a dish should I try and prepare with this? Yeah, I can see it having many uses that way too. You could probably, not that I'm at school anymore, but you could probably even use it when you're trying to help structure an essay. Like, these are the 5 key concepts. How am I going to use it into the thing? Oh, really? Far out. That's pretty interesting then. Oh, Athika, if you're still in chat, this is the llama I was telling you about in Discord. He's the one that was the guinea pig one, so I finally put him in a home. Let him live out his days in a bit more of a nicer, peaceful area. Yeah, no, but coding seems to go over my head. I can read manuscript for music. I can write music scores. Coding, that's a whole different level. Will you stop it? I just wanted to collect my wood. Okay. Let's get our villagers to start to feel the urge to want to breed. I'll put the beds on the outside. Now, do you two link up to those ones? Or are you linking up to the one on the bridge? I hope not. Oh, wow. Okay. There we go across. We just got this high. They're going to be fine. Not going to suffocate, but I do need to make sure I give them a light, or otherwise I'm just making them a death trap. Actually, they don't need a roof. Do they? Like, they ain't going to get attacked by phantoms if they don't sleep. Who cares? Oh, of them for photos. Damn, that's not too bad. Where do I get that dirt block from? Where's my chest? There. Oh, I swear I can't do more than one thing. Start reading it, I'm off. Alright. There you go, guys. Now, I probably am going to regret this. Well, no, I'll give you more than one torch, so I'm not going to regret that. But I'm just going to place down all the beds I have here. I don't care if we feed it up, because this is enough area. But I want to get a fair few villagers going. Come on, people. Yep. That's all of them. Alright, now let's get some food. That sounds cool. Oh, nice, man. We could just give them carrots, right? They'll breed on carrots. Surely they'll. Excuse me, guys. Can I come? Let me in. Thank you. No, closed. Because that's potatoes. I got a few carrots, so let's give them. Just give them all of that. Hopefully they'll breed. Yeah, I've only bred up my horse once, and that was because I wanted a mule. At the time, I really wanted the mule, but I just keep forgetting about that. He's always forgotten about. One of the hopeful goals that I'll get out of this is one of our new farmer villagers will trade me golden carrots for on the cheap, and I'll be able to get a lot. of food that way, because I do prefer it as a food source. I mean, I'm using the baked potatoes at the moment because they're... Where did you come from? I take it you guys already had food. Well, okay. I don't want to go and put this back, so have more. Have a flour as well. Oh! Okay. This is going to work. I might regret how many there are later on, but we don't need to worry about that. What I need to do now is move our zombie friend out of the way. Have you ever heard... Well, the whole world is a bit unstructured. I kind of just work out what I want to do when I jump on it. I don't really make... Do I have any unfinished projects? Yeah, I've got an iron farm, which we did up on a stream that hasn't been decorated. All of the houses in our village needs to have their interior decoration done. Just thinking. Other than that, no, everything else is pretty finished. I have a problem where, like, I wasn't putting out a video for a while because I just try and finish what the project I was working on rather than trying to get a video out or try and get something done. So I don't have too many unfinished projects here. Luckily, because I mean, I've been on other worlds where they add up pretty quickly. If Athic is still in chat, I'm pretty sure he can vouch for that. No! No! No, I wanted that zombie kept alive. Now I gotta find another one. Oh, crap. Oh. GG. I only have thorns on one bit of gear. It's my pants. Oh, it's my helmet. Well, I killed my friend. I'm sorry. I'll see if this hat fits. No, someone else. Crap. Alright, guys, so when it becomes night time, don't let me forget, I've got to now recollect a zombie. Yay! Alright, so let's start off with our design here. A lot of our builds around here has the oak framing, so we'll just start off with that. And, yeah, jeez. Ah, I can't believe I killed him. Now, I don't want to be too far into that tree, so let's go here. Let's give him 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be alright. Now, do I make it a square or do I make it a rectangle? I think 5 might be too small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then do I go 1, 2... No, this is going to be for 2 villagers. They were living in a dirt hut. They can live with a 7. 7 by 7. They can live in a 7 by 7. Okay. Crap, which way was I counting my 7 from? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Counting with mountain! Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Lovely. So it's going to be the shape of their house. They're going to have a fake door. The real entrance is going to be through here. I'll make a little patch where they've got a fenced area. That will be more than too high, so nothing can jump in on them. I might have to build up this as well so they can walk up to the edge of it. Can they get over if I just put a trapdoor there? Maybe. I might try that. Just put some trapdoors over it. Hello, buddy. So nice. Let's work out how high do we want this house to go. Actually, all of my houses have at least the one thing of so that would then be the cobblestone layout area. Let's go up 5. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks about right. Let's bring this lot 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whee! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeet. I thought I was going to get away with 4 damage then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, let's go grab ourselves some of our base blocks. Putting along there. Oh, where's the sun? Okay, it's not too far from being dark, so we might be able to get ourselves another zombie soon. Hopefully one that will wear a hat. Man, that guy, I was going to retire him and... it's going to make him the guard for our entrance. Don't play peaceful music when I've just lost a friend. Even though it was my own fault and my own doing. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is, I'm going to put the upside down stairs to have a bit of a lip up there before we break up with the sort of the oak, stripped oak logs and the oak plank texturing that I do. And then, but before that, if we go with a rim, the upside down stairs, I'll need to place underneath it just a rim of blocks so that the stairs don't show being on a surface. That makes sense. Get in my head. Over here, go wrap around, wrap around, have that back. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, and now we'll just come through, do a bit of a random texturing of the blocks here. So that way, when we put our stairs up, it actually looks like it works where it's supposed to. That's a plan anyway. Best laid plan. Ah. Okay, and each one of these corners. One of these. Yep. Alright, now we go through our stairs. See? It doesn't show that it doesn't look like it blends there. Go up nicely, so it's good. Let's put the lip around all of this. No, don't place it there, you fool. Frick. Ooh, the iron farm, I can show you a brief sort of glimpse of it, is over here. And it's in an area where I want to call it the Iron Forge, so I was thinking of building up a big furnace around it. Now, just got to walk up all these stairs. My legs are always in pretty good shape because, as you can see, I don't have any wings yet, so I do a lot of running around. But, yeah, it should just pop in the render distance. So our iron farm is just over there. And what I want to do is I want to build up a big furnace and then make a bit of lava farms around either side and, you know, give it that sort of... Oh, I don't know. I kind of want it to be a bit more of a dwarven area there. We'd have some dwarf entrances inside the cave hills. Yes, exactly like that, man. Like the dwarf smelting sort of setup. That'd be a beautiful idea, and I could just build up like the mountain around it even more and just enclose that whole area. That would be a good idea. It just I got to put in the time. That might be like a stream project, I reckon, because that one is something that you just want to sort of sit back, have a bit of a build, relaxing time doing. I don't want to attend to those yet because that's going to be a pain. Now, let's see if we can get ourselves a zombie wear our old friend's hat. Yummy. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter if he does or doesn't. He just needs to wear a hat. So hopefully soon it'll be dark enough that they start spawning. And we'll be good. I'm also going to go and have a look at the houses because I cannot remember what I did for the flooring over here. I know over in our village it's all acacia. Acacia jungle. Oh, yes. Or in The Hobbit when they go into the mountain you see him processing all the gold. That sort of area there. If we build up the big mountain around it, we could have like the golden statues all there. Because I was thinking also putting my gold farm there. Like that can be where I can build up all my my resources. So if I had like a gold and an iron farm there, that'd work perfect. I mean, I would have to worry about a dragon coming along and trying to steal it. But if we're protected enough, I think we should be fine. So I just had to grab a drink before we try and find a new friend. Hopefully one will spawn close. It's down here for me. Please, I've been good this year. Only been 13 days of the year, and I haven't messed up once. On purpose. That it was my fault. Oh mate, it's basically the same thing, isn't it? It's just a different name for the story at the different point in era. But they're all so cool. Even the uh-oh. No! There's a cat oh, I could get iron golems over here. I don't want that while I'm no, I don't want cats killing all the rabbits either. No! Yeah! Sorry, cat fans. Ooh, zombie over there. Okay. The series that they did on, I think it was Prime or something. Sir, will you hold this hat? Sir. Hold the hat. Put on the hat. Put on the hat, sir. Hat on. Hat not on? Okay, you don't deserve it. Alright. That's a creeper. They're not going to help me out. It's a cow. Hello. There's a creeper over there too, and over there. Holy! Look at all the slime! Okay, I might need to get my bow out. Thinking a little bit smarter. Not a good shot, but at least I can go like, see that spider? Ready? Watch me miss. I can't even oh. I know they've only got a chance to wear it. That's how we know we've got the right one. We've got the chosen zombie. I got that creeper. Can I get the spider? I did! What about that one? Oh, there's a zombie over there. You watch it. I've been like trying to find zombies all the way over here, and then there's one just waiting for me. That'd be ironic. Die, spider. No, how did I miss? Where'd that zombie go? Dude, no, come back up here. Don't become a drowned. Don't choose a life of being a drowned. You wear my helmet. Wear the helmet, you idiot. You pick up the block? You do one thing or the other, because I don't want to name tag you. Okay, you're not worthy. die. See, this is why I didn't want to kill our original one. He was so good. He was wearing a helmet and he was carrying a... Oh, did I just see one spawning over here? Yes! Come in here, my lad. At this point, as long as... If you come with your own helmet, I'll take you aboard. We can just forget about the old guy. Come on, put on that helmet. Put it on, put it on, put it on, put it on! Pick up the block. Pick up the block. Pick up the block, pick up the block, pick up... Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Have I got a zombie around? Well, you see, technically, yes. But I'm playing on Bedrock, so anything goes at any point in time. The best way to really secure it, as long as they're holding something or name tag, then the game just sort of has an inbuilt-in thing that it just can't despawn that sort of stuff. Unless it decides, you know what, I'm going to be a dick today. But other than that, I have had zombies in boats just to be despawned. Just because I've got no idea. Bedrock, I guess. Alarm. I thought I saw a zombie up here. Or am I seeing things? Oh, that's a creeper. Hello! Oh! Check out that guy! What's up, creeper? Ah! No, I know what you're going to do. I flung him onto the tree. Okay. You see this guy here? He's decked out. Let's take him. So, how did that creeper not die? Dude, you're not going to get me. You can stay there for the rest of your life. Hello, sir. I have a job for you. Why can't I break that block? There we go. Come on. This guy looks like he's ready for war. He's fully decked out in chainmail. He's holding what I'm guessing could be the remains of like a fallen friend, relative. This guy's got his own backstory building. Can we use your generator thing to give this guy a backstory? Alright, come on, buddy. Still follow me? Jump! You can fly! You know, it's not going to the end and fighting the dragon that I'm afraid of dying from. I'm afraid of dying from actually having an elytra and just stupidly crashing. I could see that being a thing. Come on, my friend, you are almost home. When you finish killing off these villagers over here, I will build you your own little house just there. No, keep following. Hello, don't be shy. Come on. He's a little bit shy, guys. We should think of a name for him. Look at him walking down the road with me. You reckon he's just going to nice and easily walk into his boat as well? Urgh. Come on. It's over here somewhere. There it is. Walk into the boat for me. Beautiful. Can't believe that worked. Alright. Now, I can sleep. Have a sip of my drink. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4. We should get 4 babies out of this. How many do we have? Oh, perfect. We have 4. So I'm thinking maybe 3 as... Oh, no, 2 as farmers. I want 1 as a fisherman because I think fishermen will trade through the... Oh, what do you call it? Campfires. I need them for one of my build designs. So if we get that going... And then... Yeah, no, we'll work it out when we work it out. Let's finish up building this guy's house first. So, some more oak is needed. Empty out my pockets. It's trash too. I think we're finished up with this. We're gonna have a fake little walkway up here into a door. It's not really gonna be the door, as I said. It's gonna be this way. We will have to double up this so that you just cannot get over it. I would have to... this has got to go. The villagers can climb it to get out. So any of that sort of stuff, things I've got to actually think about now. Yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, let me go grab out oak. I'll come back with my fortune pickaxe too. But how is everybody doing this evening? We're all enjoying night, morning, afternoon, whenever it is that you're watching the stream. We'll have oak in here. Oh, I got that. That'll do for a bit. Wait. No. We'll need them. I'm in a place now. Let's go grab ourselves some more oak so we can build up our house. Now the other... wrong one. The other villagers, the new ones, they won't get a house probably today. I want to actually just get them to have the trades. So, yeah, they'll like it. Will I put up with it? No, I'll just deal with it. No fancy new houses yet. You got to be here for a while. These guys have been here for a month or 2. They need a new home. It does look nice now, framing in this work. Oh, hello, Skelly. Shot. What? Shot. Why did your arrow move in slow motion? That does not fill me with confidence. Okay. Boom, boom. And I do like doing the texturing this way. Like, I'll come back through and strip up all of these oak logs, and it sort of gives it a bit more of a, just a nice sort of texturing up, because it's a bit more of the shading, a bit more of the grains running in at different angles. Just a nice little, easy sort of way to do a bit of a lazy sort of detail. I was going to say decor, but I don't think decor is the right word. Maybe it is. Nah, I don't know. Alright, I've just got about 2 more. I'm thinking that I stuffed up. I need to bring this up. Actually, 2 more than that. So, yeah, I'll fix this up. That's alright, we can do that. No! Swap that back to there, take a shovel off of our hotbar, break that with an axe. You chuck that there. It's relaxing to just build away in Minecraft. I knew I had those over there too. That was on me. That was totally on me. Oh, I shouldn't have those. Yeah, makes it weird. Makes it look non-baked. Baked? It makes it look like it's intentional. Need to go up 2 more. Yeah, bees just chilling out over there. Adding to the environment. So cool. Alright. Grab up some more logs in our mini auto. Okay. Right angle. Probably the easy way to do it. Place it ahead of itself. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Now what we gotta do is strip it all. Let it all. That going over the outlaying ones. Looks alike. Come on, strip it. There we go. Wasn't close enough, I guess. All right, come on up there. Now I'm not too sure I'm going to be able to get the roof on because I don't have a lot of copper at the moment, which is my main sort of building block on the roofs. I'm going to go quickly run into another building, sort of work out what floor I use. Ah, that's not too bad if that one there stick out like that. I could deal with it. But I think, yeah, I've got to cut up some more cobblestone stairs to do the little roof lipping. And I want to go and quickly grab out a, just a sort of standard building to see what the flooring is. Because I'm pretty sure it's birch I've used in the other areas. I just want to make sure. But while we're here, showing that little fence I was going to do, I reckon if we just cap it off something like that, so it looks nice enough. And then I hope trapdoors prevent them from wanting to jump up here. Otherwise I've got to double it up the leaves. I can, but I mean it's going to look a bit weird from the other angle. Although not really when all the sugarcane grows up. Okay, yeah, so let's go find out what we've done for floorings everywhere else. I might even just give... Oh, it's going to be a plan for him to walk out, mainly use up to here, say. So this will all have to... I will wrap around with this as a double high. So I guess that should be fine. Let's go grab out some more leaves, cut up some more spruce. What's the word? Cobblestone. Get more of that stuff, and yeah, then we'll be sweet. Hope I have more cobblestone over here. Otherwise, I've got to run down over there. But I don't feel like running. I made a pudding. Cobbles. That's half slabs that I might need. Oh, beautiful. We have plenty. There was nothing to worry about. And it is birch. So do I have any birch slabs here? I've got that. Right, we can go up and grab some more. How many is this going to produce for us? Oh, 30 might give us a good run for our money. I think though, I want to make a stack of slabs. Just in case if we decide we want to have a half a lipper, we can do that. I'll just make this one into stars. I saw some leaves in here. They all kind of work in that spot. Now, hopefully, the plan is that by the time we're finished building up these librarians' house, our baby villagers that we bred up will be like, yay, we can now get jobs, and then we can start the painful process of getting them to work for us. That is the plan. That is what I'm hoping for. Will it work? Well, probably not. Nothing works the first time. But I'm going to give it a crack. Yeah, let's hope the one just... Did I not put... Oh, I didn't put the door in on that side. Walked over and got distracted. Yeah, the door will be here. And this will be the real door. What I'm going to do here, I'll just put an iron fake door. Won't have anything near it that can actually open it up so that no villagers are just going to try and get in there. But yeah, we should have it all looking good. Give them a window here. I'll make them 3 because I give them the rounded tops. And I guess we can have one here too. I won't be able to get out that side, so may as well let them see it. Now, do I give them fancy windows on the side here? Yeah, why not? This is a fake window, or fake front facade. Why not? Okay, so this is going to be a base sort of plain look at it. It's not too bad. I might have brought it up one too high. I definitely brought it up one too high. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that is... Because I do only want it as a 6er. It's alright. We'll just knock it down as we go up. Start working on these. Okay, so we go up here. So this is where I want it to be. Actually, I could probably keep it in there. Don't go upside down. So all the roofs here are all a little bit different, so that's lucky. As long as yeah, okay, so we'll have to get rid of... We'll get rid of it. Let's just get rid of it now, so I don't keep umming and ahhing about it. It's done. It's done. I know I've got now a whole heap of stripped oak that I don't want. And I just finished using it over in a village where I would have used it. It's okay. We can manage. So I'm going to go nice 3. Should become probably 4. Up. 2. Into the middle. Like so. I want to put an upside down one, so let's go here. Oh, that went up too high. No. Oh, well, okay, that will work. I want it here. I think that might give it a nice little different... Bit of a distinguished peak. Looks alright. It's not the worst thing. Okay, now this tree could be a problem. As they usually are. Wait, no. Aha! We can be friends, tree. Just this time. Yep, up 1. This becomes my block. All equivalent. I use the half slabs to get a bit more out of it. Perfecto. Now all of these also use an oak spine. This is a nice little Minecraft song. It's very like jazz, just cafe, just chilled out. Obviously very electrified version of jazz, but yeah. Okay, how far did that one go from it? 2. 1, 2. Okay, now we can just jump down here. Boom, boom. You see, I could have been waiting 20 minutes around for my villagers to be bred when I finish this up, but no, I'm smart. I'm building a house while I wait for them to grow. I did accidentally kill one villager that I placed that wrong. Yep. Yep. 1, 2. In. That's it. So, okay, cool. There's our other peak. So I go and do this onto the other side. Then we can sort of start connecting them up. Oh, not that way. No, I did it again. Come on. Bottom of it. There. Yep. Up. That's our 3rd. So now we go a block. Up with the block. In. And perfect. Okay. I'm thinking on this side I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of a shutter out. So each of these are going to have another underlying stair lipping like so. And that's probably just going to be the length that it comes out at. If we go up there, then we can work out where maybe put in our other overhang. Replicate that. I know. Middle of my build here. I want our peak to come out to about there, so it's going to be 3 before it comes out. 1, 3, and then it's going to turn out like that. Probably keep it like that far out. So that out 3, jump up on the dirt. 1, 2, 3. And that. Perfect. Something to eat so we don't starve to death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Up. Okay. This one I might just do as a brick here, so it works out nicely. Up. Might even do the same here. We reach our peak, which we'll then just repeat what we did on the others. I'm at my last stair. No, good. There. Boom. Now we just copy this on that side out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knocking on the door. There we go. Now we got our log. This is going to be stripped, so why don't I just make use of the mistaked stripped log? 1, 2, 3. What was this? Oh yes, I can come up in line. And it should meet up with this section here. That way we've got something a little bit more nicer looking. Because otherwise it's just going to be a standard sort of pretty house stick out. Alright. Still thinking of bloody mango toast and Such a cool little generator thing that he had. Alright. No, wrong way. Now, unfortunately, tree, I'm going to need to prune you. Sorry about this. I've got to work out the best way to do this. First off, just add on this one down here. Like, so. Up. Now, I always hate doing this because it's one misclick and it's going to flick you upside down and you drop straight into the ground. From this height, it's not too bad. But if you're on, like, say, the Grand Library of Uruk, it gets scary doing that. Yeah, that's all I gotta do is prune off one leaf there, 2 leaves, 3 leaves, okay? You can keep the rest of your leaves, tree. This side's not getting a little poke out. Probably, I should go and have a look to see how much copper I've got. Because this house is almost finished. Where's this? Need to make shelf. Yeah, why not? Why not? Because you're probably going to need them later for something else. Oh well. Alright, put in our frames in for our false door. Our window. Our other window. And then what will be the real door. But either put in carpet or something over there so I can jump in and out of it easier. That's too bad though. I'm on fire. Great. Don't laugh at me, zombie. Yeah, let's go steal the beds from our villagers. And then I think I might go and check out, see how much copper I've got. No, the kelp roofs was only for Uruk. This is copper and acacia, which is much more irritating to acquire at some points. But I don't build houses over here that often, so I get away with not having a lot of it. Ooh, I'm gonna have to come back and harvest all this. What was I getting? All of this in my inventory? Damn it. Flower. Bam. Vine. Bam. Bam. That'll grow up nicely. And yes, for anyone that's just tuning in and curious, Spider Rabbit and his friend are still up in place. They've like owned my enchanting setup for like the last 6 months, but it's theirs now, I guess. I think my copper in 2 places. I've got some up here. I've also got some down my mine. Let's go check it out. The finished build should be soonish, I'm hoping. Should be, I'm hoping. We should just have... What? I thought I put it in this one. Oh, I was smart and I put it back in my house. And oh, I'm going down the mine. Be quicker. Be simpler. It's not going to be if you get caught up on everything, though. All down here, isn't it? Let's run down. Ha! Copper and diamonds. Woohoo! I don't need the diamonds though. I need the copper. Got that. Might be able to turn it into something. 12, I might need to use. Alright, now we go back up to the starter house. Okay. Do I have acacia stairs there as well, or am I going to have to go up to the... I think I'm going to have to go up the top as well. Man, wouldn't it be great if some idiot put a staircase up here? Jeez. Wrong one. Right one. I've got a whole heap of half slabs that I don't think I need. Ooh, we do have... Okay, I'm going to take that because if I need it, I need it. So you in there, you in there, you in there, you in there. You can go in there, so can you. You've got coal. Smelt that for. Anything else got copper in it? You've got copper, some assembly required. How many blocks can I make? Can make one more. Alright. I want to pick up that leaf. Let it stay there. Boom. How much is that going to make us? Whew. We might have enough copper, guys. I might have over-exaggerated our... Let's sit that there. Alright. Let's make 2 of these into stairs. Because I have at least 1 stack of half slabs, which I don't think I need for this build. I'll go like that. Okay, now let's go grab some more acacia. I can get rid of all these stone blocks on me too. Because we finished our outline, we finished our trimming. The leaves I'll keep because I've got to put that up in there. I'll keep that because we will use it for a bit of a trim afterwards. Okay, that should work. Our acacia logs from up top. In here. I could just cut some down, but I'm cutting up so much acacia at the moment. Okay. Perfect. I've also been tending to my bees so that way now we can actually wax our copper as it's used. Oh yeah, this is going to look nice. If I strip that top one up there, get that done up right. That should look good. Okay. Let's jump up here. Start off by going along. These sections, it's this. Blop. 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 Just because why not? I probably should make that easier as well, marked out on the same side here. And we'll just chuck in some of these, so they will come up in line here with this. Or going along one more, which will go past it and one further. That should work it there. And we can just go up. Skip to Amalu. I think that'll do it. That looks like it'll hold it anyway. Now we go off and do the exact same on the other side. Not the exact same, you know, we have a bit of variety in our design. So No, place that wrong. There we go. In like that. And we come along again with our acacia. I like it how it's like so grey, and then once you strip it, it's just like a ginger. Yep. Alright, let's do on this side here. No, that way. Yeah, and that blends in nicely. Now, if I go along here, no. Almost like that. Let's fix this up. Perfecto. Spin around. Fish it through. Come on. And we can strip it all off. Nice. Didn't realise I didn't finish that bit. Let's quickly get that done. Perfect. No. Right after I said perfect too. But come on. Could have given me at least a grace period before messing up. Go. Now up here. Did just go for a bit of a chunk there with acacia, forgetting to change it. Oh, the rain. As long as it's rain, not a thunderstorm. The thunderstorm, I have to go quickly sleep. Strip this off. Perfect. Our villagers are looking like they're growing up. Beautiful. When we finish up this house, we can then start tending to them. And this doesn't appear to be a storm, so it should be alright. Famous last words, eh? Oh, because you're on the tree. Alright, nope. Fix that. Cut that off. Break that. Am I going to get it? No! Why? Up in. A bit more copper. Could have made them made. Oh, well, I've learned for next time. Oh, says. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, no, no. Trying to sing a lovely song called Doop Doops, and you had to stuff up my rhythm. Oh, hello, next use. Wait, next us even event live. Did I get close? Did I just call you event live? Hello, event live. How's it going? I got. Oh wow. Oh. How has your evening been? Just tending to my villagers. I've got the 2 adults in there, and I had to breed them up. So I thought I'd build up their house while they're growing up. I don't have to wait around too long. Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Keeping yourself occupied, watching a few streams. Nice way to spend your. Well, I mean, it's evening-ish here, but good to spend your time. Are you a Minecraft admirer, or are you a Minecraft player yourself? Oh, well, that's not too. Okay, you beat me. It's only 10 PM here. So it's a very nice early morning start for you, I'd say, eh? Are all those villagers gathering over there because it's time to sleep? Whee! Oh, yeah! Copper's already aging? Damn it. Fair enough, yeah. When you haven't slept, it's better to say late night than early morning, hey? Alright, I'm gonna get some wool, and what was the other block that I used? Fill in that gap there. Oh, thanks, mate. This is... So, these villagers over here, see, start off with just the two in the boat, and these guys were living in just a dirt box for about 6 months. So I've decided, you know what, it's time that they get a bit of an upgrade. I feel as though that they should, oh, sorry, I only saw three other ones there, I got a bit confused. But yeah, so I thought I'd just build them up a house while I was waiting for these ones to grow up, and we're almost finished with that, and then we can start working with these guys. I want to try and get some golden carrots and a few extra easy emerald trades. That might be a bit more helpful in this world. I do wish though it would stop raining. That would be quite pleasant. Okay. Wool and stripped oak. I could do that. So we get the wool from down here. Oh, I should use the door. Those sheep don't let me in and out easy enough. That's what. If you're not trying to get better each time, it gets harder to get motivated to keep doing it. Because if you're already good, well then, you know, you sort of get a little bit lazy. But if you're just trying to get yourself better each time, that's the way to do it. No, I disagree. Even I think my builds are terrible, but I went back in the other day and looked at a world from even just last year, and I've just noticed the slight little things, like, okay, putting in a bit more greenery here, or even not crowding a space. You know, those little small things are better sort of building tips that I've come to see my progression in just a year. So even if there's small changes, I'm pretty sure you're getting better. Wool. Look, wool's not there. Wool's here. I might grab a stack in a bit just in case. I got enough oak on me, so that's sweet. Yeah, what I've been doing is I love going and watching BOOs, Good Times with Scar and Fwhip, because they do such a good job on it. I love just sitting down watching them build and seeing how they sort of construct their sort of stuff. Yeah, the 2013 little glass huts. With, don't forget, you gotta have your diamond block in there too. Oh, good old relaxing, just Minecraft chill out days. Alright. Now, let's go wool. Oak. Wool. Okay, sweet. Oak managed to be the center. Pull that off right. Bit more oak there. Wool. And now let's strip it all up. Oh, it is so mesmerizing. Plus, also, they make good, funny content. I mean, especially like on, if you go with like flipping that on Empires, and you look at like, you got Joel and Mythical Sausage, like they're incredible builders. But like just the backstory that they put behind their builds, it just makes it so immersive. You just have to watch another episode. It really intrigues you. And especially if you're doing like a grind project. So the other day I had to just mine up a whole heap of netherrack to get netherrack bricks. Just chucking that on and listening to build in the background is so good. Yes, and that was one thing that I always try to avoid, because I can say, hey, look, my building may not be perfect, but it's better than Green's because it has a back. That's one of the things that if I make sure I put a back on my building, I can at least have that over him. I don't have any of the build style or skill that he has, but you know, I can finish the back of my build. That's it. That's what matters. It doesn't matter how fancy of a build he's done, you know. No. All right, let's I gotta round this up a little bit. It's a bit too Let's yeah, like a looking. I don't know if that was a word, but it is now. Oh, I didn't. Yep, it goes there then. Yep. Yep. It still looks weird, but I'm gonna go with it because it's what I put it as. That's true, eh? And in this season, what is it? I haven't. I'm not quite up to date, but I'm pretty sure did he start building within like a cave, so he didn't have to worry about the back of the build straight up. Because I think even Mumbo made a comment to me with his thing. He goes, "At least I finished the back of my mega, the mountain build, the armchair." Yeah, for a little, yeah. That kind of works. It's not the best thing that I've seen, but I'll pass it. No, not shovel. Maybe if I just, I probably should have tried to round it off from up here. Yep, it's done. That's what's done. Yeah, that's it. He could just make the same sort of point of it. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I thought I was going to run out of wool. Nah, I should have enough wool for this. So we go will, oak, wool, bit more oak. Oh, I've done it right when it meets up in the center. Wool, oak. Come on, angle it right. Wool. No. Oh, come on, that was the one bit of wool left I needed. And strip. I love it when it's just the right amount. And look, it's not cheating if you're talking about that little annexy sort of space that I just did there. It's a live stream secret. Only the people watching live know that I messed that up. Everyone else won't know, but you guys will. That's it. That's it. Alright. So now we just got to do a bit more of the decor. Trap this up so that the villagers can't escape from it. Which is going to be a double up leaf. So now they can't get out of it. However, though, I need to make a way so that nothing can get in from it. And I do genuinely think that I'm going to have to double this up. I didn't want to, but I think it's just going to be the safest way. That's it. We don't talk about Fight Club. We don't talk about Fight Club. Oh, some of the emotes of this are so stupid. Fun, but God, they're stupid. Oh, that's where the bamboo is. Let's do that. Kind of looks a little weird, but I can live with it. I can live with that. Alright, I think it's time to have a quick nap. Oh, jeez! It's night time and I've just left an easy way for anything to come in and get my villagers. That was not smart. Well, thank you, mate. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Any villager would be happy to have this as a home. So now what we got to do is... I took away all my birch, didn't I? Put in just a bit of a railing here to really sell it as a fake entrance. Go to... which puts that in line here, so you're going to have to move. And so is this, but that's okay. Now, I think if we just move this... I don't see why not just have it in there. In line with the roads, that actually work. Yes, my villagers will live in luxury. Why not just go with a bit of this tree? Ugh. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that. Let's go get ourselves some more birch. And I'm probably gonna have to... We're gonna have to do something like that, aren't I? Just so nothing can actually get up in it. But that shouldn't be too bad though. Yeah, yeah, they flashed out on their home, mate. Their kids are all grown up, as you can see. No mortgage, they've just flashed out fully. Only the best now home. Oh, let's go grab our... I think I put it all back in the starter house. I'm feeling confident that's where I put it. I didn't put it in there, did I? No. I don't know why it took a while to look through it. Okay, I want some of that, some of that. Oh, I want some actual birch. How do I go with the... Okay, I do need these stairs here. Oh. Thank you! This world has been my hardcore world that I've worked on now. 6th of January was the 1 year anniversary of this hardcore world. And we've built up, you know, this is my starter area of Rabbitton. Then I've got my village project, which has spent probably the best part of maybe 6-8 months on and off with like work and everything over there, building up all the village and that sort of stuff before we were going to take on the dragon and the end and that sort of stuff. Purely because I didn't want to die in my heart first ever solo hardcore world straight away. I wanted to survive a little bit and have something to look at. And yeah, I've just sort of stretched it on. But I mean, you know, I'll do that little shameless self-plug. If you wanted to see how that year went up, I do have a bit of a video over on YouTube that does sort of show a bit more of the details of that, yeah, everything that I've done in a bit more of a shorter form, rather than having to watch all the episodes. Okay, that's going to look nice. I want my stairs. This is where my thing is here. Yeah, I do. I want my stair up like so. Now... Two days? Two, like, you're talking about real life days, not right? Not two Minecraft in-game days. Oh, and thank you, mate. I've done a series with my friend Athica, who is also a streamer, where we've tried to survive 100 days in hardcore, and the longest we've ever survived is about 50... I think we got to 56 days before a creeper blew him up. Oh, well, that's all right then. I tell you what, it's the first week is the hardest to survive in a hardcore world because you have like no gear to really protect yourself. Food is very, very limited. Like, I mean, I've played some worlds where, you know, you could just die on the first night because you just can't get a food source to come together. It makes it so hard if you've got like that sort of thing getting thrown at you. Alright, now I didn't go up and get any birch from the proper area, so yay. I'm also going to make 3 of these because I don't like looking at the orange in that. That's better. That might sell it for me. Let's also bring these up one. And yeah. Oh, perfect amount again. Woohoo! Oh no. That's the worst combination to be ganged up on by. A skeleton and a creeper. They're just evil. One of the worlds that I was doing, there was a skeleton that positioned itself behind a lava, like a lava curtain, and it was shooting its arrows through the lava, setting him on fire. So not only were they hitting me with no armor and I was taking damage, but it was also burning me as well. It was just like, I could not win that situation. I had to run. Oh, no. So yeah, all your attention would have been focused on that diamond, and you would have just, yeah, let up your guard for the split second and bam, the creepers. Oh, no way. Oh, that's harsh. Oh, I don't want to attend to that right now. That's going to be a pain. Why do oak trees grow so irritatingly? Birch... that should be enough. I just want to make slabs. That's more than enough slabs, so... Let me return this now. Oh, mate, I would have been too. And like, I play on Xbox, so like, I probably would have broken my controller, because that would have been shitty. Just like, dropped it straight on the ground and like, nope, not dealing with that today. No thank you, that sucks. Yeah. I've only lost 2 hardcore worlds, and they were both with Athika, as we were doing our 100-day challenge. The first one, well, the first one was my fault. Athika was being a bit of a smartass, and I took it a little bit far and jumped into lava. Our second one, I was almost finished up building us our mud castle. So this one came out, mud castle. This one came out just as like 1.19 dropped, and it was almost finished. And then just out of one of the little pillars that I'd forgotten to light up, came out a creeper. It just blew up Athika straight away. It was like, oh shit, that sucks. Oh yeah, almost breaking the mouse. Oh, it sucks, man. It sucks. Nothing more painful. It's like you invest a lot of time into your worlds. It's not like, oh yeah, I was just here for the fun of it for a little bit. No, it becomes a core part of you. Yes. Actually, I don't think it needs to come out that far. I'll give him that much space. This one can be a little bit of a different setup. Perfect amount, 3 stairs. Give him up. Oh, I want it to be even now, so I'm gonna put in that one there. Yeah. Oh, I feel the pain, man. I feel your pain. Luckily, though, touch wood. There's a wood desk next to me. That a bit better luck next time, because yeah, you don't want that in your world. You find your first diamond, you feel like you're on top of the world, and then bam, just ripped off like that. That's harsh. You are going to be the rounded one, so I need to get that. And I only had one of whatever. Where'd this flower come from? Look, oh, okay. I guess it came from all the other same looking flowers. Yeah. No, definitely. It does have its most annoying moments, hardcore worlds, but like honestly, they are fun. They yeah, okay. Do that first, because you do need to be in that ready state of I could just mess up now and lose everything. So I get that. Do your mental preps as need be. But jump back into the world. It'll be fun. Now, I cannot remember for the life. I think it's Spruce again. Not Spruce, Birch again for the roofing. I don't even think that roof. Oh wait, that one does have a roof. I've seen it explode a few times and creepers get in there. Every now and then I forget in this world that I have fire spread still turned on. So I'll just come in after a thunderstorm and I'll just see half my roof on fire. I'm like, oh, well. Hello there. What were we grabbing? What was I grabbing? I started talking. I need some of them. Oh, I was looking at what the roof is. Okay, birch and acacia. And more birch stairs. You watch 20 not be enough. I only have one more nettis. That's not gonna work. Alright. Oh, the PS3. That's where I first played Minecraft back when it came out, 2012 or so, whenever that was, at school on our school computers, and then I sort of jumped over onto the PS3. And I didn't play it for ages, and then I just started back up on it on the Switch, and then when I got the Xbox, I've just sort of been on the Xbox for most of my time playing it now. I probably should put a torch up there so nothing spawns in the dark. Might be a smart idea. You see, I can't handle PC because I suck at keyboard and mouse. And I know what everyone says, you know, oh, you can play controller. My computer's a MacBook Air, and if I want to have replay mod on, I can't have a controller connected to do that feature. So I mean, it's all on myself. I know completely. But yeah, if I was to go to PC, I would still have to yeah, exactly. No monsters in the attic. We do not want that. But yeah, if I was to go to PC, I would definitely have to still use a controller. I think I'm just so used to it. I've tried a little bit to use a keyboard and mouse. I just cannot do it. Oh, down one. Perfect! Now the roof doesn't look quite as boring. See, it's a little bit more fancier. Definitely need to put some lights in here though. Village of Friends don't expire. Yeah, like I've just never been able to, like, I've watched people do, like, you know, COD, Toms, and just the speed between, you know, the keys and the mouse, I just couldn't wrap my head around it. 100% I would have to be controller in that. No doubt about it. It'd trip me out too much. Alright, so I think what we're up to now, here we go. Chuck these in like so. Now I need to make sure that this is all lit up, so I'm going to come through and I'll put in my little wallings that I use, like as you can see there with the lanterns on it. I'll put those in there, but I'll mark it out with just torches at the moment because I don't want anything to spawn in. Yeah, exactly, look at all the buttons! There's no way that you're possibly playing that correctly. I'm not buying it the slightest. Okay. Almost up to chucking the parent villagers back in here. We just gotta Put in the windows, obviously, so they don't climb out. And just go around with this second lipping here. Just so nothing comes in. So leaves I'll get from up here. In your little rectangle. That's it. That's how we survive. We don't need to be going out doing stupid, dangerous things with multiple buttons. That's it. We don't need any more than that. You're just getting greedy and you're kidding yourself if you do. Oh crap, my inventory. Let's drop you off. I'm gonna need more of that, I know it. I probably should drop off the wool as well. Let's put the arrows in my offhand. Okay. I can carry all that. Yeah. Bloody, I wish they'd start bringing in the bundles. Storage, just in its own, is a nightmare. Alright. Grab our leaves out. Continues on. Actually, we're just going to hide the torch. Has a bit of hidden lighting around here. Ah, that has to be doubled. Okay, I think if we do it like this. Yeah, there's two of them trapped under the stairs. I don't know how they got there. I freed them once and they trapped themselves again, so I kind of just figured that that's where they wanted to be. And I just wasn't going to stop them anymore. Yeah, look at this. Things can just get up there if they wanted to. Trim your thingy right. Good. Does that work? No, they're not. Well, I mean, look. Where is he? Over there. Do you see Spider Rabbit and his friend? They claimed my enchanting tree. I don't want to scare them off, but they've been up there for 6 months. They're just like, you know what? Yep, we're going to live here in your enchanted tree. I don't know. I have no idea. I was just building around and all of a sudden I heard a rabbit die next to me, and it was one just jumping off of that little point there. And then when I looked back, it was just up there. Oh, yeah. Very nice view, I reckon. It'd have to be enjoying it. Like, if we try and simulate it a little bit, we crouch so I don't fall. So, like, they're up there, getting this nice little view out over by our pillager tower. A few of our... Look, we've got the stables there. We've got our cow cooker just here. We've got our farmhouse there. Our farms. Our sugarcane... Nope, that's our starter house. Our sugarcane farm. Our bamboo farm. Our kelp farm behind that. And then our pumpkin farm there. But that's mainly just a decoration sort of thing. And then we've got our tree farm just over here. I'm wanting to build a brewing house up on this little hill. And then make a pathway to connect one directly down with this line. And obviously we've got our new villager house, sugarcane farm, our bridge that leads us over there to the whole Uruk village that I've been working on for the last, long time. Thank you. It is, isn't it? They've got the lovely view there. Enjoy it, Spider Rabbit and friend. All right. Now, do we think is this adequate protection? Zombies can't jump. I could jump up here, parkour it in. They can't. They can't get out of it from here. No way. Oh. Okay, good. They can't jump up on that. They can't get up and around there. I can't see any villagers getting out of here. I just gotta make sure nothing gets in there. I think I have taken care of it though. Really? Fuck. No. Actually, yes. And then just get rid of these 2 blocks. Yep, that works. That works. Kind of. Ish. Kind of ish. Let's sleep. That's it. Perfect. Now I can go and add in the doors here and the windows, and we'll transfer these villagers over. Oh. So I wanted an iron door for this front one because I don't actually want the villagers to use it. I just want it to look like they have the option of freedom. Be polite, you know. I'm gonna have to clear up my inventory now too, aren't I? Oh, I reckon let's stretch it out just a few more minutes because I'm gonna take a quick break once I put the villagers in there. I've just got to chuck in these doors and the window, and then we'll be on break. But I mean, that's a pretty steady commitment that you've made, man. Not gonna lie, you've done a trooper of a job staying up. Where's my glass? Oh, I know where my glass is. One iron door. What? I don't want 3. Oh yeah, it'd definitely liven up the place in there, hey? Alright, so I just gotta go grab my glass now to put in the windows. And I'm thinking I might keep one villager's workstation in the house and one villager's workstation out of the house. So I actually see them interacting, going in and out between the houses. Grab that. I want a stack of chains. Lovely. Let's chuck that in there. Get that ready there. That ready there. That can go down there. I was trying to read your comment and walked right over that magma block. Yeah, I hope it is. Like, one thing that I really do like is being able to have a bit more of that liveliness in a build. That's why I've got the campfires all around the place, have those smoke sort of particles coming up. And bees, I love going and putting bees around. Like, it's up here, all throughout our farm, we've got bees working. And it's just a nice little concept to have that bit more movement and life in your build, so it's not like it's just a staggered, you know, blocky world. You've got actual interaction with it. Oh, but baby bees and baby turtles are like, I think, my favorite mobs. Like, they are just so cool. Okay, in now. They can't get out of that. I've got to grab the proper door for them, but I can make one. Let's just put in the windows here. Like so. Now villagers cannot get out from here. Perfect. They won't be able to get in and out of that. I can't get in and out of that. I had a gate somewhere. I don't know where it went. Oh, I can use a trapdoor. Oh, but can they? These villagers are making me question. I'll just go up and grab. I'll go and grab a. Yeah, there cannot be any escape for them. That would be so sad. Because the ruling for the Uruk village that I've been working over there, I can't zombify and cure them, and I want them to be free range. So it costs so much to do any work with them. These two villages are the only ones that I've been able to cure up and actually get discounts from. There it is. Just need the one. You could probably stay there with that. Now while I'm here, I could have sworn I saw doors in one of these. Yeah, I did. See? I'm not going blind. I'm not too sure if they can. If they can't, then that's great. I'm going to come back through and bring back the hedge to a 1 high, because that's how I'd prefer it to be. But, they could. Alright. Now, I'm actually going to need to remove this here too. So we need to get the boat in first with the adults. Door up. Okay, so my leads are still in the chest. Let's just grab them. I love on Bedrock that we can lead boats. Makes things so much easier to do. Sir, you need to leave your parents alone. Please, I need to get them out of here. I have a feeling he's just going to go. He ain't going to care. No. Hook the boat. Here we go. Stay there. Look. Where are you going to go? You go off and do your own thing. I'm going to put your parents in their house and I'll deal with you. I mainly play on Bedrock because I could do it. Is he walking towards a zombie? Because I could play on my Xbox and on my Switch too. And mainly because I'm just using the laptop Mac. I just always feel like it's not going to be good enough quality to play Minecraft, which is a stupid thing to say because like there's not big high quality demands to play Minecraft. Alright, come on guys. Almost there. Yep. Come on. Now, they do get stuck on pathing blocks, but a little bit of a jump, and they're in. Yes! Yeah, he left the nest too early, though. He left it without a job, already training. He doesn't know what he's got to do with life. He's going to be scared and alone in the world, and it's all my fault. I didn't prepare him for anything. Dude, stop having a stare-off with the zombie. He will eat your face off later. Go back into the hole. Please? 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 I've got him back in there, guys. He thought he could outsmart me. No. Well, I will close this up so no baby zombies get in there. Alright. I hope these... Actually, I should break all the beds and make sure that the parents sync up first. That way, they're set, they're good. I don't have to worry about them. I've then just got to get the babies into place. So let me grab out the adult workstations. So I do think it'd be cool to have maybe someone working over here. Someone working in the house. I will break your two boats. Please don't hit any of yous. Yay! Now you watch. These guys will now show me how they are going to get out of here. Yeah, the thought behind this is I'll be able to see them walking because they'll switch between which lectern they want to use. So sometimes there'll be someone inside the house doing something. Sometimes there'll be someone outside the house doing something. That's the plan, guys. Now, your beds. One of you can sleep like that, and the other one can have a bed like that. Now, yes. Oh, I didn't. I think these two just linked up. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. So, I think these guys are. It's not like the most perfectly decorated house, but it's better than the dirt box they were in. Plus, they don't have that zombie after them anymore. Yeah. Look at you guys now with your own fancy house. What do you reckon, guys? Does it look alright? Did it come up nicely for them? I mean, we've got to put a few more of the lanterns around, actually maybe detail their house a bit, give them some bone milling around the backyard of it, but I think it looks alright. Ah, sweet. Thank you for that nice comment, mate. So, the plan is now, I want to go, because I've been streaming for just a tick over 2 hours, I would like to go and have a quick bathroom break. They look like they are in the 1%, yes! They're fancy bastards. Oh. But yeah, I think the plan might be is I'm going to go have a quick, maybe 5-10 minute bathroom break, get a drink and all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to log out of the world. I am just going to go over to my AFK spot, which is, if anyone is unaware, up in that little caving area. Because we've got a a zombie spawner over there. A skeleton spawner's down there. Plus also we get all the farms are sort of roughly loaded in too, so makes for a bit of a nice sort of spot to actually chill for a bit. Yeah, now I can go freshen up and get ready to start dealing with trying to trade with villagers. Because it's I'm going to work on farmers first. I want to be able to get those nice like 1 pumpkin and melon trade. That'll be sweet. All right, and then we just sort of break our way in here like so. I'm gonna have to empty my inventory too when we come back. And we bury ourselves inside a hole. Too much of a real close. Oh, I could do this. So I'm gonna go take a quick break, and yeah, I'll be back in a bit, mate. I'm gonna try and get this again. Nuix us event live. Good night, mate. Thank you for your support, much appreciated. And yeah, hopefully I'll be on tomorrow and be able to chill out. Evexus event live. Oh, I'm going to work on that. I'll try and work on it for tomorrow for you when I'm on next. All right, mate. Good night, and yeah, enjoy your rest. I'll catch you all in just a few minutes when I'm back. All right. Bye. Alright, I am back, and look at that lovely blue face. Alright, freshened up and everything, let's now jump back in. It's time to try and get ourselves some farmers. Now, hopefully, I want to trade their carrots with us, because carrots is one thing we've got a lot of stocked up at the moment. As well as hopefully they'll want to do both pumpkins and melons, because again, got a farm for both of them, and it'd be good if they'd all just do it all. Sorry, I was trying to clear my inventory, get the right blocks out. Alright. Nap. Got my fresh drink. I heard a chicken try to be born. Alright, let's empty our inventory a bit. So we got some playroom to be able to hold up some food. Fix up and switch around between the cables. And again, these villagers will probably be living in a bit of a dirt box until I upgrade until I upgrade them. Just as their parents did. Try and still keep a bit of organisation about myself. That's in there, that's in there. I'll chuck that in there. They really do need to go up to their proper spots. Crap. I'll put that in there and that in there. I don't know where that spare one came from. I'll probably be looking at a minute going, crap, why is that not there? Ooh, boat. Go in there. I want to store my leads back in with Dot. In here now, is it just the half subsection we need to make the composters? Sweet. So I want 3 of these and 1 barrel. Played a big gamble, you know, trying to get the one fisherman be our campfire dealer, but that's what we're going to be going for. Alright, if we run up here now, drop off our logs. Whee! It should be all good now. Right. Go. God, leg days. It's a workout every day. Still though, I know if I get a elytra, that'll probably be what kills me in this world. Having the access for wings, and because by doing that, you sacrifice having a chest plate, which is like one of the most protections you get. It's just a recipe for disaster, which I know I'm going to get hit with. Okay, it's there with that. Beautiful. Just got to drop off the wool and the leads, and we're ready to go with our farmers. Whee! Should I harvest these now? No. I'll harvest them later. It's easier to get out of the pen than it is to get into the house. I threw it this way. Drop off our wool. And then go drop off our leads. Yes, thank you for leaving a clear path for me. That was very nice of you. Walk into a pole, damn it. Oh, come on. Alright, here we go. I can drop off this stuff to Dot. Go. Come back for the leads when we're ready to do the purification. You idiot. What else do you need from the farmhouse? I don't know. What are you trying to get, farmer villagers? Maybe you should bring something to trade with them. Lock them in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Idiot. Take the rest of these carrots. Potatoes. I don't really want to trade wheat. That's chicken. I don't want to trade wheat. Because I'm going to need that for... I want to use a bit of mud blocks coming up. So I'm probably going to need that for that. Let's get our beds on the hot bar ready to place them back down. And then we can get started. Try and put that one villager that got out on his own, put him back into the pen with the rest. Because, you know, we can't have them just breaking out doing their own thing. They gotta... Actually, this will be a good test. Are both our librarians still in here? There's one. Where's your friend? There's two. Wait. I heard the door open. Ah! I could see the door opening. You just stand there opening and closing it. You just phase through the... Okay. You got both are in here. That's all that matters. Stupid, but you're both in there. Okay, let's give them back their beds. Yep, you're still in there. Good. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Should be all of your beds. Okay, now I want to close you back in. Grab the shovel out here. Grab the shovel and actually use the shovel. Now, I'm probably going to want to include a few more villages in this area because it's got a bit more of a bigger space I can work with. But for now, I just want to get it started. Here. Go through to your friends. Go through. Come on. In. No, why are you two librarians? They're the librarians. You're not. I'm going to have to break those. Damn it. Come on. In here, mate. You can't be a Lone Ranger over there. Break that before you guys try anything. Okay, I'm going to have to break those lanterns because they're going to give you some grief. Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I know that you were trying to work at this, but your idiot child is trying to claim your job, so that's why you're having a hard time. Alright. You can have these back when your kids learn what they want to do. That's not fair. What your kids have done, though. Alright. Gonna start off. You guys are gonna play fair. Ooh, close you in now. Good. Okay. Who is going to be... No. I just realized it's a bad idea. Crap. I need to give you guys extra room. Okay, now let's do this. Who is going to be our farmer? Please, don't all rush at once. Thank you. So, let him through so I can see what he has to offer me. Hello, what have you got? Potatoes! And you do have pumpkins there on the ready to go. So, yes, I'm locking you in. Okay. Number 2. Second farmer, who's taking it? You are? Thank you, sir. Carrots, beautiful. Okay, we need one more of you guys. I'm looking at you. You got the potential. Or is this too far over your eye? Oh, okay, it's him. The guy I overlooked. No, you got wheat. I do not want to trade you that. I'm sorry. You lost your job. Try again. Beetroot? I don't even grow beetroot. Try again. Mate, come. No, right up. There we go. No! Be like the other two who are going to sell this, wants to work with things that I want to do. Potatoes. Okay, good. Okay, 2 potatoes and a carrot. Kind of wanted... Actually, I should have waited for you to be a carrot. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now, our barrel guy. I'm looking at you because you don't have a job. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna have to actually set up a fisherman. Crap. Okay, I'm trading you that just to lock in. Oh man, is that cooked or raw variety? Okay. Either way, you're all going to need to be cured. So, you're going to have the task of putting you into a boat individually. Yeah, mate, you've got 4 villagers to come over and zombie to fire. Just got to see how it's going to play out. Okay, you're sectioned on your own. Worked out alright. Okay, you're not quite let me do it. Perfect. Now can you two... Nice! Let me get you in your... There we go. Okay. You guys all trapped in like this now. Just gotta get the zombie villager to come in and attack you. For this to work though, I need splash potions and golden apples. I can actually give the lanterns back to our villagers now because their children have chosen jobs. Don't freak out. I've got your job, it's over here. Put one back there, and put one back in here. Alright, you linked within there, and you look like you're about to link with this one. Yeah. Sweet! Okay, so they've linked up nicely now. So now I need 4 golden carrots, a minimum of 4 golden carrots, and some splash potions of healing. Let's go check out my supplies. I'll put this in here. Can. Sweet. I think the apples aren't going to be the problem. The gold might be. Splash potions, I can't remember how to make them. I think it's an awkward potion with a... No, it's not. Just a fermented spider eye. Yeah. Apples, not a problem. Gold. I have 1 golden apple left. But they're my special ones. Shit, is that all the gold I've got? That would be 1. What in here? Oh, okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, how many golden apples can this make us? 4. Perfect. Okay, we're 1 piece of gold shy of doing a 5th one. Let's just chuck all this back in here. I could use that one if I need to, because I don't think that's a special golden apple. Fermented spider's eye. I have 1. Oh, shoot. Oops. And a brown mushroom. How many of those have I got? Oh. Okay. I gotta get some more brown mushrooms. Was I growing any in this cave? Okay, it's not looking like I was. Oh, I stored something here though. Perfect. Perfect. And I think it's just gunpowder, which I should have back at the village. The water bottles, I'm gonna need to make a few of them. How many can I make? I can make, oh. Let's do that. I'm gonna need them anyway. Alright, let's get some sugar. Oh, and another spider eye or 2. Surely I've got them back at the village. Yeah. Pick up a bit of sugar cane on the way back. Let's grab Dot, head over there. Because Chris's place is the only actual enchanting setup I have, enchanting brewing setup I have in the world. Yep, come on, Dot, let's go. I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of think I should have had 2 carrot villagers. Only because the carrot one over here is the one that just sells me the golden carrots. It's like the theory of, ooh, is it gonna be related? I don't know. Also, probably should pick up a bit more dirt while I'm over here. I didn't grab any. Right, I'll grab this one. That should be more than enough to make sugar. Dot, I'll leave you in your stable. Another spider eye in there. What about in here? Nope. Would have been slightly surprised if I did, not gonna lie. But, yeah. Chris's plot, because I want at least... Yeah, it's hard. I might need the 4. Just to keep them separated. Wow, wow, gonna need this. Nope. There's a cold carrot in there too. No, potatoes. There's the dirt I was looking for. Seriously? No spider eyes? What? Oh, there's one. Yeah, 2 should make me 6 potions because you get 3 out of them. Yeah. Yep, that'll work. Alright, let's go over to Chris's place, brew these up. Ah, yes. I need to put water in my... Just quickly use the river water. It'll all be good. Don't worry. Collect them a few. That way, we don't need to come back down and do it for a while. Oh, come on, surely I can climb back up from here. No! Oh. Up, up. Yes! We're in. Okay. I need 3 of these in there. I do believe that it is... You don't need an awkward potion. You need just the fermented spider eye. So I make salt. Make myself 2 fermented spider eyes. I'll leave that in there, that in there. I'm going to make 2 splash ones, so that'll be fine. Okay, let's see if this works. So, fermented spider eye in. And we wait for that to brew. Then we'll add in our gunpowder to make it a bit more of a splash. Because unlike what I just did, you can't give a villager a potion and expect them to drink it. Oh, there we go. Potion of weakening, weakness, yes, and gunpowder to make that a splash. I'm gonna have to go back to the nether and get more blaze rods soon. I have to work out, set up a nice little sort of easy makeshift blaze spawner. I've got one. Gotta work out how to farm it a bit more efficiently. Hey, there we go. Now we'll do the same with the second lot. And I'm not going to use it on myself because I don't want to hurt right now. Oh, it's almost night. Let's have a quick nap. I will have to go through, and pretty soon actually too, to actually make sure this is all mob proof. Because it's not too far before, too long before we actually release our villagers and just let them chill out in the wild. That's alrightable one to have on me. It's not necessary. That one probably is. Yeah, I can put those spare bottles and the apples in here though. Don't need to keep them on us. Perfect. Splashify them. And then it's back to our villagers. Woo! Come on. It's almost 12 o'clock. That's not too bad. Hopefully we'll get our villagers all done before it gets too late. Perfect. Alright, let's go grab Dot and start zombifying, curifying villagers. Look at Darren. Look at Darren! Sleeping during the day. Come on, mate. Everyone's up walking around you, and you're still like, nah, I'm gonna have a bit of a cat nap. What I feel like doing. Oh, can't wait to finish this. That's why we've got all the nether warts, which I probably need to do a bit of a harvest up soon. Trying to finish off that roof. I mean, it's kind of like you guys got to see a little bit of a sneak peek because that episode hasn't come out yet. I'm working on it, but yeah, that looks so cool in the background. It really does. Oh, running. Hello, Mr. Horse with Socks. I want to call you Jock. You my friend? You're not my friend. Hey. Come on. Yeah, now you're my friend. Alright, chill out, Jock. Okay, so I don't have to wait till night to do this. I just gotta put a roof over the villager. What's a zombie? And not leave it too far, I think, so it doesn't despawn. Soon, mate. It's almost eating time. Okay. Which farmer are you? You're a potato boy. You're a carrot boy. What are you? You're almost a spitting image of this one, aren't you? Yeah. I think this is going to be the guy that we zombify first. So let's build an area. Where they can do their zombificationisms and get a roof on it. Yep, I can see you there. That's all right. Let's go get our lead so we can start. Oh, I don't know if I would either. Might be able to actually just give him to run out the boat, come through here. Let's see how that goes. What's the worst that can happen? Don't kill the zombie. Please don't kill the zombie. Boat. Okay. You're a slow walker. I like that. No. In this case, please lock on me. No. Okay, look, that is my fault, okay? I did give you a way to get in there. Just lock onto me. You're going to go in there and attack him, but this is the way to get in. I think he's going to work it out himself. Dude, you can get to their face and eat them if you go this way. Who's he trying to get? What are you jumping for now? I tried to get you to go after one of them and you didn't want to. Hey, now you're going for a potato guy. Hey, I'm sorry, but he wanted you. You feel lucky. Wait, when do I want to break here? I want to close that. And get out of here. No, uncrouch, that might help you jump. Alright. Dude, I'm sorry. Just let it happen. Just don't whinge. I'm sorry. It's almost there. There we go. Okay. Now what I need to do is separate them. Yes. Oh, come on, I just need you to walk one more block closer to me. No! I hope you didn't just die. Where did you go? You were there separated. I could have put the block in. Did I separate you? I did! Okay. Let's get this guy started. Get an applet already. Bam. Eat up. I'm just going to watch this guy to make sure he stays. Because I've already almost burnt him by the sunlight once. Actually, you should be alright like that. Where's this guy looking for now? Now you're ready to go and take on this guy, are you? Okay. I'm for that. You can do it. Set up a spot for him. You gotta go in this way. Can you hit him between the block? Or do you need that block underneath you, bro? I'm glad I checked because you could have gotten out of here. Alright, have fun. Okay, you'll be fine. Don't worry. It's alright. Just turn. Yeah! Now, oh, what? Don't stand under the... And there goes my water. Villagers. Wait, where is he now? Oh. He had moved over to the perfect spot. Don't do it. Move over a bit more. No. Don't move over that way a bit more. Okay, I've got to fill up my water in case another one of you guys becomes an idiot. You mean when you become an idiot? Yeah. I do. Alright, this probably wasn't the easiest way to get water, but there's water. Oh, vines are so handy to climb up and down things. You alright, mate? You jiggling away pretty good? Okay. How many villages we got left to turn? 2. Hey, mate, I think you're next. I don't know for sure. No. See him go. I need to separate him. That's what I think they are. I need him to move over one more. Oh, no, it's okay. Stay there. You stupid man! Why did you both come this way? Oh, he's back. You still want to do 20? Ah. I mean, hey, I'm happy. I've got the pumpkins. Pumpkins are down to 1. Let's go buy some bread and see if it's worth it that way. Because, like, honestly, I don't want to spend too much time getting these guys down right now. Especially when... it'd be worth it to get him to be, like, a 1 potato. Oh, yes! He is a pumpkin and a melona. Okay, that'll be alright. I can get 24 from him emeralds each go, because it's 12 each. I've got a farm pumping out those 2. Let's actually go and grab some of that now. Mate, you could be coming good too if you'd stay away from the other one. They drive me insane a little bit. Hello, Mr. Pro Ranger. How's it going? I have been working with villagers, which has been interesting to say the least. But now, finally, my pumpkins and melons will be sold at beautiful prices. I'm worried that I'm going too far away and that other zombie villager I just did is going to turn on me. If he does, it's his own fault. It was an idiot wouldn't separate himself from the other thing. No, let's take the 2 stacks there because that's going to last me a while. Now, pumpkins I have for days. Don't eat the golden carrots, they're for the villagers. Don't eat the golden... I'll eat the bread. Why not? I'm not going to use it any other time. Yeah, I mean, this was going to be the more pain in the butt spot. So that's why we started off the stream building up a house for the parents of the villagers. So, which I think it came up really nice. You know, it's not too bad. They've got their own little spots. No longer a dirt hut. We got a workstation. I've got a decorator, obviously. But it's coming up nicely. Okay, good. You didn't despawn. Hello. Gimme. Gimme. Yes, golden carrots for 1. Woo! First off, let's see what his soup's gonna do to us. Oh, I need to be hungry. Come on. Usually I can get hunger pretty damn quick. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy to separate himself. They are starting to. No, you did it again! No, I was right here. Come to me. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Look. Use the motivation of trying to attack your sibling. That is your motivation for the movie. Go. Get him. Haha! Fool, I trapped you. You see that? That's how we did it. Okay. Let's get this guy started to be cured up. Take that to the face and eat an apple. Alright. Who are you after now, zombie? I think you're after our fisherman. You are. Don't come after me. We're good. We're good. I'm feeding you villagers for entertainment. I'm sorry, buddy, but he has chosen you. Look, can you see him? Yeah. Just go with it, okay? Just go with it. Just go with it. What? Well, I'm not hearing attack noises. Did you befriend the zombie? What are you doing? Attack him! What? Look at them, they're all buddy-buddy in there. Look at, he's even now like, oh, sorry sir, do you mind if I just get past here? It looks very threatening where you are. Oh, far out. You believe this guy? Well, I'm gonna buy up some carrots. Oh, yes! We will be eating like kings for the rest of our days. Come on, cure up, sir. Attack him! Look, I am not in your viewpoint anymore. Leave me alone. You have a villager to eat. Why do I have all these flowers in my inventory? Plant them around. Ooh, get someone over here. Little just forgotten campsite area. Looks nice. Just nestle it away. It's a bit of a distraction. Not a bit of a distraction, but like a... it takes away off the eye, so you're not really looking at it all the time. I want to know what my potion is. My soup is. Now I'm getting a bit worried now that we're starting to see more cats spawn in, because it could mean that we start considering as a village and we're going to get some iron golems coming in around. Wait, did I just hear a baby? What? No! You weren't supposed to breed? Who said you could have more children? I didn't allow this. Ugh. I can't even sleep yet. Oh, that's gonna be trouble. I gave them too many carrots. It's alright. They'll breed until they can't breed anymore, and that's when I know that I'm at the point. something supposed to be there. A water source, I think I missed. This place looks really cool. If you're wondering where it is because you haven't seen it yet, it's a little bit of a sneak peek because it's part of a long play episode that's coming out during the week. So yeah, hope you don't mind spoilers. Yes, I can hear you. You're a child that shouldn't have been. I wasn't ready for you. Okay, let's have a quick nap. I'm still not hungry. Torch here. Wow, this is really dark. Have a nap? Oh, the bed. Alright, hopefully I don't regret sleeping here. Alright, did you eat that other zombie's, that villager's face, or are you friends with him? Oh, you ate his face! Yay! Okay, separate, boys. Break it up. Break it up. No, they're not going to be able to do it on their own, are they? Okay, you're in there. I just need to separate the villager. I think I can do it if I do that. Yes! Now you can't back out of there, can you? Definitely can't now. Alright, let's get you going on the roll. Sploosh! Eat. Alright. Lucky last. Walk over your... Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. That's what's got to happen. Just go with it. You're almost done. Where's the... There it is. Okay, now I've got to work out which fucking segment he's in. Ah! Oh, there's one more villager. Oh, wait, no, I've already zombified you. Okay, you're going to want to come after me. That's what I want. No, no, no! Ah, oh, you stupid villager! Stop doing that shit! Okay, you guys need to separate a little bit here, okay? You can't be all buddy-buddy up trying to get me. It's just not fair for me. Come on. Just one of you pick one block, one of you pick the other. Na 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 na. No, 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 no. Turn around and just divide yourselves for me, you idiots. Like the other ones did. Are you still curing? There you go, mate. Okay, that's a nice discount on your carrots. But I'm just going to go through and buy the bread. Yes, he's got pumpkin and melons. Woo! Look at this. We could just trade them every time. 12 of each. And we're just laughing. What's his mask? Yes! Another golden carrot. Woohoo! Oh, look at that. Okay. I've got to eat the suspicious stew from this guy. Then I can try your one. Why? You two need to separate, please. It's fucking annoying me now. Ah. Come on. You can't have the same goal. I won't allow it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I fucked up my water then. That's right, I believe the zombie's on his own. My fisherman, yes. Oh, perfect. Do I have enough coal just to skip straight over to get the campfires? Yes! Okay, I need the campfires. That's what I need them for my library. And one tropical... Okay, I think we've got to set up a fishing farm. That's how Rod got on it. Lure 1. Yuck. I don't have anything else I can trade there for that guy. Seriously. Hunger, go, so I can taste... Oh wait, let me cure up the other guy before I just leave him. Which hole did you choose? This one. Hello, sir. They are... Now, eat your apple. I'll be back in the morning. Let's grab ourselves a dosey do of water. Nice. Right, up we climb. I do like this bridge. Very sturdy for just, I needed to be able to walk through. I didn't want to keep going up and down the hill. Okay. I cannot believe that I have not used up any of my hunger. All I ate was bread. I don't know if you know this or not, but bread is not that fulfilling of hunger. It's time now for you, Mr. Zombie. Where are ya? Hello. There you are. To retire back into your home. Now, I don't know if these guys are going to start breeding up enough so that we get Golem coming in. Where's the kid? Where was the kid you guys had there? So, you might need to be protected in your boat. So, boat there. Oh, I'm not worried about you getting burnt by the sun or anything. You got a helmet on. You're gonna be sweet. Oh, you know what? He's not even paying attention. I could probably put the boat just underneath him. Boom. Idiot. Ow! Don't do that. Thorns is how my other guy went. Alright. Grab a lead. Oh, excuse me. Nice. Why is my hunger still not going down? There we go. Okay. Night Viz. Okay. Not too bad. What'd the other one give me? So, I think I'm just gonna leave you here. Okay. That back. Ah, sorry about that. I am going to put a light in here because I don't want like a creeper or something to come and join you as a friend. I'm going to go one more tall on this wall just so something comes in. Out of dirt? I wonder where all my dirt went. See how much of this I can actually retrieve. enough just to make that high enough so that no mobs, mainly being iron golems if they get spawned in, will come in and try and join my guy in a boat. Cheers, mate. You can keep the lead. Okay, now what we got to do is try suspicious stew from our other guys. So we got you. Now let's just thinking. I need to clear up my inventory a little bit. I think I got some chests back in the starter house. Let's go and look in that. Grab them out. Yes, I'm going to try and jump so I can speed up getting hungry. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, but that was good though. Our two farmer villages at the moment give us golden carrots like we were after. It's perfect, yes. I'm going to be able to definitely farm up all the emeralds that I'll need. Bookshelves and lanterns. Always stuff up those two. Alright, we have to come back now and harvest this whole field. That's gonna have to get done too. Okay, it's all messy for now, but this is where it's sort of be, so sit it there. Stuff we can trade. Let me just put the things we've got. Food, I'm gonna finish out my potato and then I'll come back for the golden carrots. Actually, I'll leave them all there. Leads I'll go put back in now with Watsy. Okay. Chuck the leads back with Dot. I'm trying to get my hunger up down so I can taste the other suspicious stoops. Where's Dot? Did I leave him back at the village? I'm not gonna lie, it wouldn't be the first time I've done that. Huh. I don't need anything from you. Alright, let me go see if I left Dot back at the village. Come on, hunger, hunger. When did I go to the village? For the potions, surely I came back with Dot. No, because I was talking like this. And I forgot it. That's what happened. Dot's still at the village. Yep. I am a responsible pet owner. Totally. What are you two doing? You're the tallest, Dot. Don't need to worry about that. No height comparisons. All the animals were standing on something. What the hell? Gotta build a house. Now, I think I might leave a house build for maybe tomorrow's stream for these guys. Right now, I just wanted to zombify and cure them. I might tomorrow do another round of zombification for them. Just so I can get like their secondaries, the potatoes and the carrots down to like the cheapest. So that way I'm selling 3 things out of them. And that gets me, what, 36 emeralds per villager? That's not a bad amount to be getting. Grab up these and these because yeah, I've maxed you out. I'm currently waiting to have your potion. I can't max him out. Yeah, I don't want to buy fish. God, let me clear off this space that I've done. Okay. This makes it a little bit easier to see what I've got to work with my villagers. Yes, I'm coming to trade with you. Just let me break down this dirt. I don't want grass. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your patience. Um... Alright, what have you got? Potatoes. Oh no! Okay. I thought I'd have enough emeralds to do that. I don't have any potatoes on me here. Fuck. Alright, let's just grab some emeralds. Oh, my potatoes are here. Ha ha! There you are. Okay, I'm out of them. Let's zoom. And one of you also gonna give me golden carrots? Yes! Ah, perfect. All three farmers give me golden carrots. I am never going to go hungry again. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, let me leave these here for now. I want to keep the emeralds on me because I just need to try... not yours. You have a suspicious suit too, don't you? Yes, they all do. So I got to get my hunger up to use this one. Let's just try and jump. Come on, get the hunger used. Use my hunger, use it. Use the hunger, use it. There we go, yeah. Okay, what's this one got? Night view. Ah, that's a double up. Oh, that. Alright. Last one. I thought one of these was going to give you like poison or something and you guys could have a bit of a laugh. But so far, they've just been alright. So, you don't need two spaces. Nobody else gets two. Okay, you got two spaces. Oh, I guess while we're waiting to eat, I can harvest up those nether warts. This it is exactly the diet that I'm after. I'll come out of it being orange. What do you reckon? I'll have excellent eyesight and I'll be orange. Oh, look at them all. I've got to check too to make sure that all my nether rack has smelted down to brick form. Because I want to try and get this the village finished on over there. I had a crazy idea for the next episode. I can't do that until this village is done. No, I haven't built any walls. So I wouldn't say I've gone that far. But how have you been, man? Been working on your Elden Ring series or anything different lately? Yes, yeah, of course. Of course, there'll have to be a wall eventually. Every Minecraft world has a wall. Oh, look at them all. I started off yesterday with 6 pieces of soul sand and half a stack of nether warts. Ah, look at me now. I'm actually surprised how quick this has grown. Like, I thought I was definitely not going to be able to do a red nether brick tiling roof texture pack thing for the library, but it's coming up quick. So, have you been working on anything, Ranger? What's been going on there, man? Give us the update dish for 2023. This is actually my first complete harvest of this crop field. Felt good to actually just come through and get it all without having to go, oh, is that one right? There's like 2 particles you got to look for to make sure, to tell if it's fully grown or not. Particles are pixels. And when it's in a massive big field like this, it's quite easy to not really be able to tell which one is right. Let me quickly sleep. Just because this is a bit more of a darker area now. I don't want anything to get done. Red, yellow leather. Yeah, I always stuff up my words, man. That's part of the Do Mountain charm. Nothing as solid so far. Fair enough. You gotta work on it, work out an idea that you like before you really commit to it. There's no point sinking in, hours and hours of time if you're not really committed to it. That is for sure. So as Ethika and I were saying, we're talking a little bit earlier today, just like how, he goes, he can't commit his time to it because he gets bored with Minecraft building, all that sort of stuff, but where I like what I'm doing and I can commit that time to it because it's something that I'm interested in. Your interest isn't there, you're just not going to want to do anything. Almost finished planting. Oh, lovely. Yeah, so you see how they're at this stage here, there's the middle one that has only the 1 pixel above the ground. You gotta wait for that to be 2 to know it's ready. And when it's just a sea of red, it's so hard to tell. Is that right? Is that not? Or is that close? It looks close. Oh, I filled up that chest already. Dang. Alright, let's go chuck it in here. I mean, it's not a bad thing that I filled it up. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna use it all up almost. Oh, ouch, my leg. This is the last suspicious stew, isn't it? Yeah, I tried all the other ones. Man, I don't... I'm gonna have to work out what to do with that kid next time. Come on. What's that? Is that a sheep or a cat? It's a cat. Let's jump off this. Now give me hunger. What? Okay, I'll drop off this. Give me hunger. Come on. Usually, though, I mean, I don't want hunger. And I guess I'm off-putting the game by saying I want hunger now. Doesn't know what to do. Oh, come on. I can't end the stream with not sampling all of my fine supplies. Oh, actually, I can't finish it anyway. I've got to copper wax my roof. Shit. To the copper! To the wax! I'll head over to the good bees, because I know if I take their wax, it doesn't take them that long to replenish it. The bad bees up there, they take fucking ever to do anything. Alright. Go. I don't think I need more than 2 stacks, but like, it's better to have it. It wasn't intentional, but I mean, if it works, it works. Whee! Back up the... I think it's easier to climb up here instead of distance. I might have to make a bit more of a prettier copper rod. I just hear that swooshing sound. You ready to hear it be scraped off? Get all of it along here. It's only a new recent thing that I'm actually properly going and waxing all my copper, because I had to do it before my 1 year video on YouTube to make everything look cool. And after I did it, I was just looking around the area and it just looks so nice, not having the stupid greeny blue spots that stick out where they shouldn't be. Like, I mean, this isn't too bad, this stage, but it just doesn't work for what I'm doing. Everything's a nice cleaned up area. Oh, that looks better. That keeps it fresh. Now, I do need to go with a little bit of a trim here, which I actually think was the acacia log. Do I still have that over here? I do not. Well. It's alright. Probably should put back the workstations, though, of our villager friends. Gonna be easy, because you're just a bat. These ones now are going to have to work out who's link up first. Oh, you did perfect. Link up again. Good. Now, is it going to be this one? Nope. What are you talking about 1.20? So I think 1.20 comes out in 2 months or so. I think, I could be wrong. I'm looking forward to being able to have the chiseled bookshelves and be able to actually put books inside of your setup. Okay. This is what I've been waiting for, to sell all of these pumpkins and melons. Like, look, just look how many emeralds I can get. It's beautiful. It's a work of art. Oh, this guy sells cookies instead of cake. Okay. Oh no, he does sell cake as well. Does this guy sell cookies? Hey, do you sell cookies? You do? Huh. We can have a cookie party. Oh, they all do. Okay. Ah, look at that. Not too long, we're just over a stack. Like, and then if I had these trades all down like super low, we would just be set. Ah. And now I can come over and buy my campfires. Yes! Still wasn't enough to give him... What is that cooked? Raw salmon. 5 raw salmon will get him to max it out. Okay, let's just do that. So I'm curious to see what his last sort of master is. And surely I've got 5 raw salmon. Somewhere. Surely. Everyone has raw salmon or cod lying around. It's just like one of those basic sort of things to have in a world, I think. Yeah, the mob in the last mob vote, I think, is coming out in 120. And I think that's in a few months. It's not far off. Oh, wow. What? That's raw cod. You want raw salmon. Mm. Salmon spawn in here. Oh, hang on a minute. We on a live stream. There he is! I was gonna say, we named a pufferfish in here. Spike! There he is! I've forgotten all about him! But yeah, there's no other fish in this pond. We got Spike though, I forgot about Spike. Alright. Just gotta get fire. Oh wait, I can't use my sword because that'll cook them with flame. I can use my sword on these guys because I need some more ink sacs. And not on you guys. Give me the fish. I see 5 of these. It's 2. 2 ink sacs. Nice. Oh, there's... Wait, come here. I need your innards. It's 3. Did you just drop your head as well? I don't know how well that stuff still works, this mod packet. You did. I'll take it, but I don't know if I can actually use it. I mean, they just don't work that well. Ah. There you go. Your head can live on here. At least you're in the water, buddy. Alright, chest boat from where we got our terracotta. What other goodies have we got in here? Oh, this is where I could have come and grabbed some gold. I did have it. As well as another saddle. Trident. Okay. I think I'm going to use more of that though when I tear down this land bridge. I'll fix up that area too. But I'll do that when I do the tearing down of the land bridge, I reckon. Alright, come on. I want to see what our fisherman's master thing is. I think I might even, over there, build like a massive big just trading hall. And have a villager for everything there. But here, I just want a few small things so I can easily get emeralds and food at home. And lanterns and that sort of stuff, because I use them a lot. Alright, Mr. Fisherman. Guess what? I got you 5 cod. Boom. I could trade you boat for an emerald. I own the puffer fish and the tropical fish are the only things that I'm happy about that, because we make a fishing farm. I don't need any more golden carrots right now. Because I've got a few in here, and I don't eat them right now. Hello, bee. Alright, let's go drop back off the honeycomb. We don't need any more. I might even just also go over to the library and place in these campfires while we've got them. Oh, I did need a stack of it, so it could take up some. Chuck all my emeralds and everything back in that chest. Yeah, I know. He's like, but I mean, I want him for campfires, so he'll do. But like, he's gonna be a pain in my ass. That's why I only got the one, because I just need him for campfires. I can get 12 at a time. I usually don't need them in mass amounts, but I do on this project at the moment, so he'll get a bit of a workout now, but he won't in the future, trust me. And again, I don't know why this other one's bred up. I don't have an extra bed lying around that they could link up to. That's got me. Oh wait, did I have more? Where to put the other campfire? Oh, there's 12 in there. Did I put any up in here? No. But I will take these bookshelves because I do need to put them in the building. So let's do that now. Oh, hello, Mr. Buggy Sheep. Oh, I saw you glitching out there, deciding if you wanted to be real or just a fabric in the cosmos. The roof! It's almost done. Stay. Good horse. Donkey. Man, those stews give you excellent saturation. Still don't need to eat. Okay, so our campfire's going up here. As you can see, the bookshelf, so I need it as a stair wall divider. So they're going up here. Like so. No! You silk touch on that. It takes forever with my pickaxe. Right, and two more. 1, 2. Nice! I think I'm going to actually... How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I kind of want to, like, divide it so that it has segmented walls in it. And I'll do the same again here. Just so it doesn't look like it's otherwise it is too much of a massive just strip of a wall. I'll probably also come through with I think it's a loom. If we turn on the side, looks like an empty bookshelf. So that'll finish up that side. That'll finish up that side. Okay, 4 more. Yeah! And then we just run up the dark oak wood here. And then we can, yeah. No, that looks nice. maybe switch out a few in there with looms, as I was saying, just to give it that bit more of random thing, a bit more of like some books are taken in, some books are taken out sort of situation. I need that. Now I need. Up. Now this is important. I have to actually make sure that these all face and run the same way, because otherwise it looks stupid. And put out our campfire. Which door did I open? That one. Now what I've also learnt that if you step on these whilst on fire, you will spread the campfire to the rest of the thing. It's not fun. Oh, this is going to be so great being able to just to buy these. I can't believe I didn't even know. I mean, I don't have a lot to do with fisherman villages, to be honest. That's probably why I didn't know that's what they traded you with. But, oh, it's handy as. And look, this comes up nicely as our little roof. And sure, we might need to chuck up a bit of this action. But we probably should do that anyway. Actually, yeah, we probably should do that. Let's look at all the potential of pain. Just along the walkway, at least. Because this does stretch out quite a bit. I gotta come fix up a block there, I know. But I mean, I gotta admit, guys, I am really happy with how this village is looking. Especially the library, it's coming up nicely. It's taken a bit of time, but it definitely was worth the time. Definitely worth the time it's taken. Don't know if I need a torch there now. Probably should just wait up a little bit to see how well this light action's covering in the dark. It shouldn't be too bad though. I mean, we can also just go underneath and place some hidden lighting a little bit later on. Can I pick up that torch? Break. Oh yes, we can eat. What do we got? Oh, all three of them were night viz. Oh well. Remember, kids, don't litter. Oh yeah, I gotta pop up and do that too. Finish off these things. I'll now be able to buy a heap of dripstone without feeling bad at all. At the moment, everything's looking okay. Here is a bit dark. This stuff's still looking pretty good. You see the big drop down here? Vishka. Yeah, no thank you. Let's go back in here. I thought I broke this one. I don't think any block is dark enough to spawn anything here. Maybe this spot might be a little bit darker. Oh, I think it's a bit more grand. Like, look, I can go around and wrap it with anvils. I didn't do that in Foxwood. Plus, everything was a bit more of a lighter color scheme. As you can see, I'm gonna go around the roof and fix up the mob spawning areas. Get a bit of string on it. But Foxwood was such a great project to work on. Darren, go to bed. Instead of sleeping during the day, go to sleep now. Words of advice I probably should heed it to as well. Oh, let everyone spaz out then, okay. That's cool, that's cool. Alright, let's head back now. Oh, just coming together. I gotta go and check my nether rack. See how much that's smelted. Oh yeah, like I had tried to build something like that in Foxwood, but I just angled things a bit differently now. I think I got a better concept of roof designs as well. All that sort of stuff adds into it. It really makes it look that more, just a bit more unique and lived in, I think. And I really like it. Like if you look at it here in the background, it's not bad at all. I mean, it looks a bit better on the other side. We can see a bit more of a completed roof, but the roof's going to change anyway because we've got at the moment it's just mangrove wood, and it was too plain. So I'm introducing a bit of that red nether brick stair action and half slabs, as well as just sort of, I'm thinking going with a bit of a standard nether brick work as well, to give it a bit more of a break up in that color tones. Because I was going to do copper and acacia, but as you can see, that's so red in comparison to what the mangrove wood is. Hey guys, how you going? Not dead, are ya? Ah, okay, so you see now I just gotta wait. When they do that, I don't trade with you. You guys learn that you do my deals. Ah! They mainly learned it out with the melons. Alright, I'm gonna cover up all these guys so that if it gets dark, nothing's gonna hurt them. Break. Okay, they're all covered up. Sweet! Let's go and check on my... What's he? Is this guy grown up? No. I don't know what he's going to try and do when he grows up. Is the ender yellow? I'd go the cream. I mean, yeah, the red nether, the yellow ender. Would it be the red nether, the cream end? Mmm. Oh, that's nasty. Whee! Still smelting away. Ooh. It's 2 bricks and 2 nether warts to make it the one thing. Yeah, trying to make work. Yeah, okay. That's 1 stack, 2 stacks, 3 stacks, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're working on our 9th stack now. Whew. I might need to AFK again in the morning to try and get it to smelt down. I'm so close to getting that finished though. Which is good. Very good. Alright though guys, I'll tell you what, we've built up a lovely house for our original villagers of Rabbitton. We've now even bred up, gotten 5 babies, even though we only planned for 4. We got 3 farmers that are actually all giving us golden carrots, all trading for our pumpkins and melons, so that's just a win straight off the bat. We got our fisherman who's now trading us our campfires, so we're going to be able to work on that a lot more easier. Sorry, that's off-putting me that there's yep, that's better. But yeah, I think everything's working on well. We're, now about 12:30 at night. I think this is a good spot to call a stream. We achieved everything we wanted to knock out at, and if we come back on tomorrow, and then I think that's when we can start building up the house for our other villagers. So yeah, guys, thank you for everyone who's tuned in, showed a bit of support, just had a bit of a chat in the comments and everything like that. You guys are all the best. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, bye! I didn't break anything, my pickaxe.